Hey friends. So I wanted to update again the thinky thinkies that I was doing yesterday about the different types of intelligence, and I want to specifically call it creative intelligence. I think that's a good name for it for this. But I forgot about comedic intelligence. That was one that I remembered that I was thinking about. I was thinking about then didn't say yesterday because I'm a dum-dum sometimes. Anyway, comedic intelligence is all about seeing the bigger picture and sort of transmuting truth uh, transmuting emotion through truth into laughter. And this is coming from comedy, which used to be drama as well. Like comedy used to be the word for theater. It wasn't. I think so. Anyway, fact check me on that. Yeah, but comedy wasn't just ha-has. Comedy was also the oohs and ahs. So, yeah, the comedic intelligence, at least the way that I'm defining it, is about seeing a holistic sort of view on a situation, being able to see a start point and an end point, or some sort of through line, some sort of consistency, and recognize and condense the essence of an emotion into some sort of verbal communication, and through that verbal communication have that essence either transmuted into laughter or crying, some sort of physical shedding or release through words, or well, I guess through story in general. So that's comedic intelligence. So how would that be applied to a situation? As business as well. How would that be applied to business as an example? I'm not an expert in business by any means. So this is me thinking through it in real time with the little experience that I have, just for complete transparency. Okay, comedic intelligence, seeing a bigger picture, laughing about it, being able to laugh about things. So yes, yeah, embracing failure. That was the sort of lesson that you can learn through comedic intelligence. It is how to embrace failure and fail upwards, fail towards success. That is, I feel, a very strong outcome of comedic intelligence. Situations that would normally invite shame. So, say, trying something out for the first time, trying on a new personality, because I think that's a really important part of business is experimenting with who you are in different rooms and different situations. So trying on a new personality, trying on a new situation, being a new character, growing into a new character, and seeing that you're really bad at it for a little bit. In some situations, that can invite a lot of shame. So comedic intelligence is there to basically feel the potential for shame, feel the situation, feel smaller, feel like the underdog, and punch up, which is if you're not in the comedy world, punching up is the concept of making fun of things and people in a better quote unquote situation than you. So not punching down, not sort of making fun of people that the easiest example is like a able-bodied person making fun of a disabled person or a differently able person. Anyway, that's so punching down, punching up. Anyway, yeah, feeling smaller in a situation, being able to recognize the gap and sort of view the situation from a larger point of view, see the full picture, see the humor in it, see, oh, how funny, I've just failed this thing, and all I have to do is this. It's really simplifying the process. It's really simplifying where someone is at, where you're at. These are my initial rudimentary thoughts about comedic intelligence. Comedic intelligence is definitely more of an attitude, and I guess they're all attitudes. They're all like sports intelligence is an attitude. Artistic intelligence is an attitude. Comedic intelligence is the attitude of interesting. So I guess they all have attitudes. Cool. Comedic intelligence is the attitude of, I had it and now it's not as present. Sports intelligence is the attitude of winning. It's the attitude of competitivity. I don't know what the word would be for that. It's the attitude of competing. Artistic intelligence has the attitude of purity. Comedic intelligence has the attitude of truth, is what comes to me, but I don't know if that's quite right just yet. So I'm still thinking about that. The different attitudes of the different intelligences. That is a factor that I had that I didn't know until right now. Cool. So yeah, so far the intelligence types that I'm very, very sure of are artistic, game intelligence, artistic and game intelligence. Very sure of these two. Less sure about sports and scientific. I feel like there's different ways of expressing these, and potentially they're subcategories of a different one. Still working on those. Comedic intelligence I feel pretty sure about as well. Although comedic intelligence could potentially be a sort of subcategory underneath artistic intelligence. So yeah, I'm still working on that, but comedic intelligence does feel very important. One of the other things actually I remember about the inception of this thinking for me is just having gone through all these different creative endeavors, starting as dance and then going from dance to comedy, and then from comedy to music. I saw, and in the world of music, I see a lot of fashion people. I just see a lot of different types of artists. I've met a lot of different types of artists, and in meeting all these different types of artists, I've noticed that there's a lot of similarities between people that do the same things. So it just occurred to me that, naturally, people that are into something are going to be pretty similar. And some people would say that it's the fact that you were into it that turned you into someone that was very similar to the people around you. But I'm arguing that it's the other way around. You are a type of person and you are drawn to a specific craft or a specific way of being, and then you find resonance in the people around you. So then you feel you have permission to be yourself, and yourself looks like other people in some ways. Yeah. That feels like the end of today's video. Yeah, I feel pretty good about what I've been thinking about. I'm gonna watch these back eventually and flesh this system out a lot more. Pretty excited about it. It might not evolve into anything, but it's fun to think about. Anyway, bye bye.